You want to see my setup?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pretend you're just rang the doorbell. Ding dong. Oh, look who it is. Come on in, let me close the door behind you. This is where we have our shoes. It's my scooter. We live in the city and we love that no car lifestyle. It's great. So it does the job, gets me from A to B. So that's the whole way. You're gonna see a lot of guitars around. We've got the mirror behind, so if you're going out, you wanna dress nicely. Got the Collings. I love this guitar. I'm not gonna play anything right now. I don't play well under that kind of pressure. We've got guitars all over the place here. This is very Yanni style table. Organic, trees, natural. This sofa just came with the apartment. If you turn around, this is like the living area. It's the kitchen, it's the TV room. Put our feet up like so. More instruments just tucked away in different places. On the table you can see we've got ping pong bats. We go to the local park, we play ping pong almost every day. Here I've got my German notebook. Ich lerne Deutsch. Mein Deutsch ist sehr schlecht. Some more instruments tucked away. Handpan. When I was living in Barcelona, went to a handpan workshop. Let me orient myself. So that's a little demo. Give it a little clean. This is the Yamaha. I've had this since I was a teenager. After a lot of time in the sun, it's turned a bit yellow, which is unfortunate. Oh yeah, these pots are Yanni's project. So she's making these custom pots. Now, if you live in Vienna, you can buy one of these pots. Contact me, we'll get you set up with a pot. Start out as one of these, just secondhand disused pots, like in terrible condition. Yanni cleans them up, spray paints them with fresh new designs. You can see work in progress here that she cuts out, use a stencil. Right now they're just in a kind of test phase, but I'll be sad to see them go when they get sold. Yanni's got a kalimba here. That's a lovely little instrument. Lovely.
This one.
They're not allowed to see me being cute, being lovey-dovey. No, no, no.
How good you look.
No, no.
What about your Warhammer?
Oh yeah, you can show them a Warhammer, yeah. Yes, I think we can move on. This was something I had been wanting to get set up for a long time. And when I managed to get my residence permit to live here in Austria, in Vienna, this was like my gift to myself. I had taken a little home barista course, so that's where I learned how to make nice cappuccinos and espressos and use the espresso machine. So this is my little station, you know. We've got an award-winning roaster just down the road from us. They roast excellent coffee beans. So this is like my little passion, my little hobby. JBL portable speaker. It's got a little carabiner, so just hook it onto your bag, take it with you on a picnic or traveling. But we also just hook our Bluetooth up to it, play some music while we're cooking. You know, all of the different kitchen things. We're now in the kitchen area. I don't need to tell you all of this. This is just the kitchen stuff. We put this table in so that we can chop veggies and things while we're watching TV, which is nice. They got peanut butter inside the pretzel. How's that? Pretty neat, huh? We go outside onto the balcony. Robo-chan! I almost forgot Robo-chan. We set Robo-chan to Japanese setting because we just find that very cute. It's so nice to just be able to go onto the app, press a button, and Robo-chan will clean all the floors. This is the balcony. We love being out here with the plants. We love being up high. We can see over the rooftop, up to the hills and the countryside just over there. And I've always wanted to live up high. I just love it, you know. I love being with the birds, you know, the pigeons are around, you hear them going kurr, kurr. It's a lovely soothing sound, you know, and it's very peaceful out here. Yanni grows her own herbs, salad plants, strawberries, flowers for the insects, taking care of the insects. And it feels very wholesome out here. Drink a coffee out here. Solar charged lanterns as well, kind of scattered all around this balcony. Anyway, let's go inside and continue because we're not even at the main stage yet, place where the magic happens, where we make animations. So this picture just came with the house and we think it's pretty, we're pretty ugly, we're gonna change it. This is a signed poster of Toto-chan, which is a film that we really liked. Our friend Cole met the director and got a signed poster. So we framed that and we love it. Okay, coming into here, this is Yanni's workstation. We've got the sit-stand desk, we've got the Wacom Cintiq. Every character animator needs to have a mirror just to test facial expressions. It was a heat wave here in Vienna. There's been a lot of heat waves, so we needed to bring out the air conditioning unit. I like the setup though. I think it looks really nice with the white. Yeah, let's go into the other room. Okay, so when you enter, you gotta pay your toll. You gotta do some pull-ups. Okay, now I'm allowed to enter. We've got an extra floor up above. Before we came in, this was like a children's room, I think. So they've got an upper floor, which is nice. Got some nice shelves here. Not all of our books are here with us. It's been filled with a lot of gadgets, things like GoPro, earphones, headphones, electronics, things that I might need. Lenses for the camera. This is my pride and joy, the Collings. One of the most beautiful guitars you'll ever lay your eyes on. We might end up hanging this whiteboard here, just like what I did in my Turning Pro course with teaching the business of animation. That was all whiteboard work. Maybe we can light this area up properly and use it for that. This is the main camera. It's on the tripod and I'll set it up about here when I make a YouTube video. So I'm just sitting at the desk and I have this camera on me. Right now, I'll just keep it here. So here we've got two desks. So around here, I've got the DJ decks, I've got the laptop. The idea is that I'm gonna have the laptop elevated and that's gonna be better for DJing because I can have cables running beneath. All of the desks are adjustable sit-stand desks, so I can raise this desk. Got my favorite coffee mug, which I use for cappuccinos. I think this one's got a lovely texture to it. The Akai I don't actually use, but I think it looks nice. I haven't used it in ages. Don't look too closely at the cables. Every time I do one of these desk tours or office tours, people roast me about my cable management. Okay, I don't want to hear it, guys. It was way worse before I tidied up for this video. Printer for any documents. This is Yanni's tablet. She hasn't been using it, but she let me use it. I'm coming around to the iPad use in art. Yeah, I've got these hooks under the desk, which I can just use to hang up. It's always there. It's not on the floor. It's not on a seat, so it's not crowding the space. So I love these hooks. My Cintiq broke. It was lagging. The cursor was lagging and it was giving me a lot of trouble. And I was really having a hard time. And Yanni said, why don't you use my old Cintiq? And I haven't been having any trouble with it. It is very big, extremely heavy to move, but it is pretty good. I mean, it does everything I want it to. I got the Rode mic, desk mic. I do want to get a proper microphone to use with my audio interface. My audio interface is just underneath here, it's just behind. It's a pretty bad setup for audio, but it gets the job done for now, at least. Up here, I've got my tour box. Now, I bring this down and I switch out the microphone for the tour box when I go into video edits for YouTube videos. Honestly, I don't use it for animation, but it is good for video edits. So this is like my Spotify monitor now. It's a little bit overkill for what you need for just Spotify. But also if I'm using OBS, I'll put OBS on this page so that I don't have it crowding the actual space where I'm animating. Dual monitor system is a must. We got the Yamaha monitors, speakers, and they're just sitting behind. I've been thinking about turning around the Yamaha monitors so that this is my music station. I don't really need them for this setup because I'm mostly working on headphones. So I'm going to turn around those monitors and this is going to be my DJ setup and it's going to be really sweet because I've struggled to have enough space to actually make music with my desktop PC. I'm a bit lazy, so I have a normal chair here. A lot of the time, admittedly, I will just be sitting down like a normal person. But Yanni convinced me to get one of these. I have 3 settings on here. If I just elevate it to that setting, it will go up to, it's not standing fully, but it's also not sitting. And I switch these chairs around so I can have like a semi squat. And this is actually better for your leg mobility and stuff like that. And of course I stand up some of the time as well. So this is the setup that I used for the 24-hour Ultimate Animation Challenge, where I made a short film in 24 hours, 1 minute and 45 seconds. So that was a big job, and this setup gave me everything that I needed for that. Over here, we've got, this is the MSI Creative PC. I love it and I hate it. I hate it because it's small. When you have a small PC, the air finds it harder to move around and it becomes very loud. This is a very loud PC, and if there's one thing I could change about the Creative PC, it's that. So attached to my computer, I just have a stack of external SSD drives. This one at the bottom, this was sent to me by one of my clients. She had just finished a video shoot. It's a live action film which has some animation over the top. She sent me the SSD drive containing all of the raw footage of their film. Another instrument tucked away here. Anyway, I won't play more, but I'm learning to play the flute. It's really fun. I've always found it to be a very elegant instrument, and just the engineering, you know, the way that these buttons work, it just fascinates me. Now, we've got some other gizmos on this desk. Mobile phone charger that I just keep there. This is an air duster. I used to use compressed air for this, but you'd have to turn off your electronics. It's also bad for the environment. This, if I turn it on, it's got a little torch on it, and you can just blow the dust out of the way. You use it with the brush like this, and that helps to keep this whole desk dust-free. I love it. That can just be used to charge things with USB-C. Right now it's charging camera batteries. Drawing glove, you gotta have some of these, TV Paint brand. This was a gift from a friend. Some herbs and things that you can smell. I have a very narrow nasal passage. You can probably hear it. If I just have a sniff of that, it opens up my airways, it just reinvigorates me, makes me feel a lot more energized all of a sudden, and it's just natural ingredients. So I really love this thing, and I want to get more of them. I think it's from Thailand. This is a little facial roller, a jade roller. I'm someone who clenches my jaw when I'm stressed, helps me to massage, and it's something you can do when you're like at your computer, you're maybe just doing some kind of repetitive task. You can also massage your face at the same time. This one, you might think this is headphones, but it's not headphones. Like I said, it's a heat wave in Vienna. Put this on, it's a fan system, so it just cools down your whole neck and your face and everything. I sometimes wear this outside as well when it's really hot. That has been helping to keep my body temperature a good level. And here, of course, we've got the keyboard. We've got a few different settings on here. It's one of the things I do to just unwind when I've been working for hours on an animation, have a bit of fun with music. Yeah, I think that's my setup. I use this as a camera mount. I can put this camera on this mount and it can just be like an over-the-shoulder POV. At least that's the idea. There's even a phone holder there, so I could even film a short of me animating here just by using this rig, but I haven't really used it. Yanni, can you think of anything else? The llama, one of my favorite animals. So that's that, I think. Now we're gonna have a tea break, coffee break, and get back to some real work. Get out of here. If you want to make animations of your own, Mastering Motion is an advanced online animation course designed to train you in techniques that go far beyond the principles of 2D animation. Advanced techniques like 3D hand-drawn camera movement, fight choreography, effects animation, character animation, as well as my reference process. If that sounds a bit too advanced for you, if you're a beginner, then I've got you covered as well with my Getting Started in 2D Animation course. This one lays the foundations of everything you need to make your own animated films. That includes drawing principles, animation principles, storyboarding principles, and the rendering process. And this is all in one place. No need to hunt down obscure videos in distant corners of the internet. We build you up with animation exercises that grow in complexity as you learn more. It's a course that will help you to develop the ability to fully realize on the screen whatever crazy ideas are going on in your head. Go to animatorguild.com to learn more about these. The link is in the description and pinned in the top comment of this video. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you like, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.